How's it going, guys? Today I was sent a product by MICROJIG called the MATCHFIT Dado Stop Pro. This claims that it's going to help you make perfect dados every single time. So it's kind of one of those products where if it doesn't work, there's really no point in buying it because you can set up dados by yourself. It's just going to take longer and be a little bit harder. But if this does work, I think it would definitely be worth it because the more advanced I get, I use a lot more dados. So hopefully this can be a good addition to the shop, and I'll let you guys know. So first things first, I want to say that this was sent to me for free. It's not a paid review though, so I'm going to try to give my most unbiased review of it, keeping in mind that if I would have paid for this, then I want to see how it would react. And if I can't recommend actually spending my own money on it, I'm definitely not going to recommend it to all you guys out there. So let's go ahead and open it up and see what's inside. So if we go ahead and pop the hood to see what's underneath, it's going to come with the Dado Stop Pro itself. And then we also have the setup gauge. And then just underneath all that is the dovetail clamp. And then at the very bottom, they're gonna give you the instruction manual that's gonna tell you how to use it. So the first thing I need to do is calibrate my setup gauge by putting my blade kerf into it. And for that, I'm gonna need to go ahead and take a board and rip it down to roughly about 5 inches. So now with that piece cut, I just want to go ahead and butt it up against the fence, and then I want to take my setup gauge and butt that up against the piece that I just cut, and then from there I can clamp it down to my miter gauge, slide it through, and that's going to give me the exact kerf of my saw blade on the setup gauge. So now with my setup gauge calibrated to my blade kerf, I can go ahead and start setting up the dado stop to make some dados. So now I want to set up my dado stop. What you do is you just slide it up against your fence, and then you take the dovetail clamp and you just clamp it onto the fence. From here I want to go ahead and take my setup gauge, slide it up against the number 1, and then take the number 2 and slide that up against the blade kerf. And then from here you want to go ahead and take the setup gauge, rotate it 90 degrees and butt it up against the back side. And then this is where you set the dado cut. And basically I want to take the width of my wood, slide it in here, take leg number 3, slide it all the way out and against, and then I just tighten that down in place. And now everything is set for the dado cuts to be made. So now my Dado Stop Pro is all set up. The last thing you want to do is adjust your blade height to the proper depth that you want to be cutting. I set mine so I can try doing some half lap joints, and I want to see if they're going to be as tight as they're advertised. So I want to start by butting up my piece against leg number 1, and then I'll make a cut. And with that cut made, I can go ahead and line my piece up with leg number 3 and make another cut. And then it's just a matter of clearing out the inside by making multiple passes and repeating the process for my other piece. So now I have both of my pieces cut, and it all comes down to the ultimate test, and that's to see how tight it fits together. So ultimately, I have to say that this product works as advertised, therefore I would recommend it. It's not making any false claims or anything. It does give me a nice tight fitting dado, and after doing that quick setup process, that's never gonna have to be done again by setting the kerf of the blade and all that. You don't have to do that every single time. That's just a one-time thing. Once you have that, you just set it up on your Dado Stop Pro and you're all set to go. But Now, if you guys like videos like this, let me know by leaving a comment in the comments below, and maybe I can do some more of these side products by contacting a few companies and seeing what else that they would send me. But I'm only gonna do that if you guys are interested, and I wouldn't do that to replace Tuesday videos. So it would just kind of be an extra video throughout the week, just every now and then. Hopefully you guys like this video, and I'll see you guys Tuesday with the year-end wrap-up.